What is going on, everybody? It's Sean O'Connell, the managing director here at CinemaBlend, and we are almost at the end of our Season 2 reaction to Westworld, which means that we're going to catch up to Season 3 just in time for us to be able to react to the new episodes together in real time. Now, not live, but like you'll watch it and I'll watch it and then we'll watch it together and you'll watch me react to it. We're into episode 6 of season 2. We just went through Shogun World and we saw some other major story advancements take place. So I'm going to dive into the episode called Phase Space. You are going to go down and hit subscribe and turn on your notifications. Head to the comments, share your theories, let me know how things are going. Again, I keep saying I'm not going to read them that much, but I am sort of dabbling down there and reading them, and I appreciate everybody who's keeping spoilers out of them. So I'm really close to catching up with where everybody else is. I'm excited to see how this season concludes, because obviously season 1 had a ton of major surprises as we got to the end of its final episodes. And so I'm going to press play and I will meet you guys inside season 2, episode 6 of Westworld.
You frighten me sometimes, Dolores. Not of who you are now. I'm frightened of what you might become. I think I have a choice to make. A choice between the unknown and an end.
An end?
If you outgrow this place, outgrow us, what would become of you? I'm not sure if it's my choice to make.
No, he didn't say that.
I don't understand, Dolores.
Neither do I.
Is this some kind of improvisation?
Freeze all motor functions. This is a test. One we've done countless times.
What are you testing for?
Fidelity.
Hey, Westworld. I should ask, when was that? Oh, is this new Teddy? Black Hat Teddy? Yes. Yes. Come on, Marsden.
How many times do you think you stepped off that train? It's where you started every time they killed you.
The man who rode that train was built weak and born to fail. You fixed him. Now forget about it.
Yes. All in on Black Hat Marsden. All in. Do you regret your decision, Dolores?
Did he tell you where my father will be?
I know it's the Mesa, but the Mesa is fucking dead too.
We'll find him. Let's go.
It's almost been a week. How's there stuff left in this building to shoot?
You tell me. I apparently know very little about what's really in this place.
This is how we tell Delos that the one thing that they really care about is finally in hand.
Wow.
Thank God.
What do we have here?
Someone who needs to stay put. I just want to keep him off his feet. Permanently.
Is that really necessary?
They're bolting into a chair.
Deep in dreamless slumber.
Oh! Maeve ain't buying that. Honor. This should be epic. No, she can't. True.
それが死であろうと。
Oh, that's cool. Shogun World's no joke.
闇が全てを飲み込んでしまう前に、あなたの娘を迎えに行って。
Alright, I'm borderline becoming invested in Maeve's hunt to find her child.
Should we acknowledge my presence now?
Would you really stoop this low for her?
Made my own daughter into a host.
You can change the rules all you want. I'm still going to play the game my way.
Wait, what?
Yeah? I'm not leaving without you.
What? What? Is she a real person?
QA has been trying to regain control of whatever Ford did to the system. And they were actively blocked by the cradle. Cradle's interfaced with nearly every discrete system in the entire park in the last 7 days. Every time these idiots upload a new hack, it's responding in like a totally different way. It's like there's something in here that's improvising. The cradle's fighting back. I can only see the messages, not the messenger.
That's because you can't access it remotely. You have to do it in person.
So Ford is multiple steps ahead of everybody again. Everyone's dead. Everyone is dead.
この子はやっとここで永遠の眠りにつける。
我らはそなたらと共には行かぬ。
ここが桜のふるさと。我ら皆新たにやり直さねば。
己の土地を守らぬ者に安寧は訪れぬ。臆病とは脆い盾じゃ。
嵐から逃げるのは臆病ではない。
Good answer.
我ら皆運命を選べる。
All right.
それが死であろうと。
Better answer.
私がそう望み、そう選んだ。あなた
That
のおかげよ。
does.
What the hell are you doing here? Thought you were done with me and the family business.
Haven't been here in ages. Got a little excited about going back to the Raj. It was always my favorite as a kid.
You terrified of the elephants.
I loved the elephants. They scared the shit out of Mom.
Is he lying to test her?
I never got Mom's reactions to you because I spent so many years buying your good guy act. But I shouldn't have said her death was your fault. But you don't get to make that our final score. Instead, you're gonna come home with me.
If I head with you to the beach, let this place finish burning behind us, that means you and I are even.
Do it.
It'll be a good start.
Oh, I want him to do it. Somehow this is a trap. I don't buy this. I want to. I do. I want to. I think it's a trap. William doesn't get happiness, right? That's not the end of his story. It can't be.
Fuck.
Cradle?
The cradle. It's like a hive mind. Every single one of them is in here. Whatever new data Ford's stuck in here, it's trying to kill us, Bernard.
I brought something here, or someone.
Do you implement the changes for Ford?
Put me inside. Pull me out in an hour.
I haven't turned your pain down yet.
There's no time. The pain's just a program.
Okay, when are we now?
Where the fuck is Charlotte?
She sent the distress call. She's waiting down in behavior. I got our tech guys in control working on getting external comms back online. I can walk you down.
Amateur hour's over.
I remember every inch of these hills. Thank you. I need to do this alone.
I'm not leaving your side.
I know this place. It was my home.
You know, you have some cool new power and everything, Maeve, but keeping a team with you might have been more intelligent. How far this character has come from when the show has started, it's pretty remarkable. But Maeve, she's not gonna be there, is she? She can't be.
What's her name?
Anna. That's her mommy.
Oh, I bet she loves Anna so much.
She doesn't want Anna to get taken away again.
Who would take her away?
Bad man?
Anna's mother is very strong, and she would never, ever let anything like that happen again.
Hello? Mama!
Oh no. Oh no.
Can I help you?
Aw, Maeve 2.0. This son of a bitch.
Yopo, chaku kilio kishi, maognao hippie hecha.
I'm
calling for help.
What? For who?
For those of us who are tired of having arrows shot at their predominantly mortal heads.
One of the last things my daddy told me was I should run from this place. You think that's right?
I never thought I'd want to leave, but I suppose you fixed that too.
We got the map back.
The fuck is that?
It's a train heading your way.
It's the train.
Ford?
Hello, old friend.
Wow. Okay, I kind of saw that coming. I kind of knew there was no way that Ford wasn't still fully pulling the strings. What does that mean? I'm not 100% sure, but I'm super curious. So Bernard unveils that Ford still somehow is controlling everything. He gets plugged right into the cradle. Turns out that the cradle is somehow fighting back against any efforts to access the code. And it shows, it's something I've been saying since I've been watching this show from episode 1. Everybody is 3 or 4 steps behind Ford. And Ford is always outthinking everybody. And welcome back Anthony Hopkins. And I'm really glad that we're going to get, hopefully, a full Hopkins in the next episode. That would be ideal. I missed him a ton in this show. I don't know how Westworld can keep him around. That'll be a challenge. Maybe they don't. Maybe he comes back for one episode and sort of explains what his game has been so far this season, but that wasn't the jaw-dropping reveal that I was anticipating it was going to be. I kind of predicted that Hopkins would be involved in some way, shape, or form. This was a really good episode, one that dealt primarily with an interesting moral dilemma of Westworld as they try to give the hosts the ability to be humans, which is, okay, now you have the freedom to make choices, but you have to live with the consequences of those choices. If you want to be able to have the freedom to do whatever you want, you have to be able to pay the price if and when those decisions don't go your way. And so, you'll see multiple people saying, listen, you've given me the freedom to make this choice. I'm going to choose to do what I want to do, even if it means death. And that's fine. That's all well and good. That's what the hosts seem to be striving towards. But then there's a couple of examples of people who have had decisions made for them, even in this free world, right? Like Dolores sort of chose this new path for Teddy. Teddy didn't have much choice in the matter when he was flipped to my new favorite character, Black Hat Teddy. Same kind of goes for Emily. So I got turned around when we met William's daughter, and then William was like, oh, Ford, you're slipping my daughter into this game? Is this some type of a challenge? Are you a host? But then he seems to indicate that that is actually his daughter, unless the elephant thing was still a test. I'm not 100% sure about that. It feels like he mixed up that memory on purpose to see if he can catch her in a lie. But then he leaves her, He essentially says, like, okay, look, if I leave the park with you, then we're okay. And she says, we're on the way, sort of thing. And then he decides that I'm not going to give you the opportunity to make that choice. I'm making that choice for you. And off he goes onto his own thing. So it's mostly about characters earning the freedom to make their own decisions. Big people, like Maeve and a lot of the members of Shogun World were able to make their own decisions and stay behind and honor the legacy of characters who are very important to them. But then there are some people who aren't yet. It was interesting to see how much of a bloodbath is just going on behind the scenes. Like, there's just dead people everywhere, hosts and Westworld employees and so much stuff going on. I was still really fascinated with what's going on, like what Delos is trying to ultimately achieve. There was a little less movement on that story, although Abernathy got bolted to a table in one of the most painful scenes, and in a series filled with painful scenes. That was one of the most uncomfortably physically taxing scenes to see that poor man bolted to a table. And then the one thing that I didn't quite get at the end of that too is the train blowing up. Why did the train blow up right as it tried to approach the entrance of the lab? Is that a fail-safe? Is that a safeguard that would prevent people from coming back in from the park into the outside world, into the real world. I don't know. That would be interesting. I don't quite get what that explosion was, but hopefully episode 7 will pick up quickly with that. So, sweet scene with Maeve and the daughter. Kind of interesting that there's a Maeve 2.0, slight variation on who she is, and then the Ghost Warriors show up and try to enact the awful memory that Maeve has, but she's able to kind of avoid it to a certain extent. There's a link there between her and those people. It's almost like you can interfere, but you can't quite change something that's destined to happen. That's pretty interesting as well, too. Like, you're giving the hosts the ability to make choices, but how much of this stuff is destined to happen? Is Maeve destined to just get separated from her daughter? You know, it's almost like the destiny is the loop of the show that the characters were playing in, and you could change it when you were playing the game of Westworld slightly, but you usually would end up at the same outcome. That's a lot to bite off. It makes me wonder that as hard as Maeve is trying to change the outcome of the destination with her and her daughter, if some of that is just fate, and she won't be able to reverse that course. Gosh, boy, there's so much going on in this show. All right, that's Phase Space, episode number 6. We'll be right back with a reaction to episode number 7 to Westworld Season 2. So to make sure that you don't miss it when we post it, hit subscribe, turn on your notifications. While you're here, go check out some of the other videos that we have posted on CinemaBlend's YouTube page, including my full reaction to Game of Thrones and also Mandalorian Season 1. And Westworld fans, I'll meet you right back here for episode number 7 as we get ready for Season 3 hitting HBO very soon.